Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, we were discussing NCERT exemplar questions of the unit 3 integers, and we have solved up to the question number 70, which includes of the type MCQ, true or false, fill in the blanks, and some of the short answer type. So today we will start from the question number 71 onwards. In the question number 71, using number line, how do you compare two negative integers to positive integers? So if you want to compare two negative integers or two positive integers, we have a graph sheet taken for better understanding, and I am drawing a number line on it. So on this number line here I have extended in both the direction because it's a number line, and I am taking somewhere marking this as 0. I have all the negative numbers lying in the left side of 0, all the positive numbers lying on the right side of 0. Now students, if I am comparing two negative numbers only, we have learnt a concept that a number lying left of any other number is greater. So we know that any number, is it greater or smaller? It is smaller. So let me do the correction here. It is not greater, it is smaller. It is smaller. So the number whichever lies in the left side is less, and the number whichever lies in the right side of the other number is greater. So with this knowledge, let us go for comparing two negative numbers. Suppose I have, let's say here is one number, here is another number, here is another number, and you know what are they also? From 0 in negative direction 1 unit away is -1, 2 units away is -2, 3 units away is -3, and 4 units away in negative direction is -4. Suppose if I am comparing any two negative numbers, let's say here I have -6, which I am comparing with -3. So both the negative numbers I am comparing. So in this scenario, when I am comparing two negative numbers on a number line, I will look for which is left of whom. Here -6 is left of -3, and it is far away from 0 when it is compared with -3. I say -6 is left of minus 3. Therefore, minus 6 is less than minus 3. This is how I can compare. Okay, students. Now we will go for comparing two positive integers. So to compare two positive integers, now we will take another number line and same way we will mark on the number line 0, and same concept of positive side and same concept of negative side, where negative side we have left direction or left side of 0 and right side of 0, and similarly whichever the number lies in the left of the number lying in the right comparison, that number lying left is less, number lying right of the other number is greater. But when we are comparing two positive numbers, how far it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. If I am comparing 1 with 5, 1 is left of 5. So the moment I say 1 is left of 5, 1 is less than 5. We get this way comparing two positive integers. Now taking further same question using number line only, how do you compare one positive integer and one negative integer? For this, let us take a graph line or graph sheet for better understanding. I have taken a number lane here. Again, it's a number line, so extended in both the direction, and I took a mark center of it as a 0. Now I am comparing one positive integer, another negative integer using number line. Suppose if I take any negative number here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means it's minus 4 units away from 0, but it in left direction or in negative direction. And if I am comparing here with this number, which is this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's a positive 6 which is in positive direction. Obviously every negative number is left of each of the positive number. Therefore we say every negative number is less than the each of the positive number or positive integer. So this is how we compare one positive and one negative integers. Now coming to the question number 72. In question number 72, we are given some integers whose sum is minus 5. Now it's a riddle. In this riddle, you are given a chance to change one and only one minus sign into the form of positive sign, that is plus sign. But you have to get the sum as 9. See students, here in this 1 plus 2 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 6 minus 7 plus 8 minus 9. Here all positive numbers in one place I am writing 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8, and all negative numbers in one place I am writing like this. You know, all positive numbers, number in front of that, we will have a sign of it. So 1 plus, there is nothing in front of 1 means positive sign only. So plus. So plus 1 added to plus 2 means it's all summation. Now I will take this together. What is the sum of them? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 8, it is plus 20. Now all this I am taking together. I cannot put bracket. If I put bracket, there is no sign in between the two brackets it becomes. So I should not put bracket here. If at all I am putting bracket, then I must have positive sign written. Okay. So all these negative numbers summation, minus 3 minus 6 is minus 9, minus 9 minus 7 is minus 16, minus 16 minus 9 is minus 25. So the sum of 22 and minus 25, sum of these two numbers is minus 20, minus 5. That is what I got and how I got. Now I have possibilities. Here is the one negative sign, and here is the another negative sign, here is the another negative sign, and here is the another negative sign. That means I have case 1, possibility of 1, case 2 and case 3 and case 4. How this case 1, 2, 3, 4 I have come, let me explain. He has asked me to change only one minus sign into the plus sign. That means either this 3 in front of that, this minus supposed to become plus, either this, or this 6 in front of minus sign, that's supposed to become plus, either this, or in front of 7 whatever is that minus sign, that can become plus sign, either that, or at last this 9 in front of that which is the minus sign can become plus sign. So either of these 4 only possible cases. That means if in front of 3, if I have instead of minus sign plus sign, that gives a case 1. In front of 6, if this minus sign becomes positive, then rest all of them is negative only. So case 1 gives me 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and minus 6 as it is will be there, minus 7 as it is will be there, plus 8 it is already there, and minus 9 will be as it is there. So this is case 1, and case 2 gives me 1 plus 2, 3 will be minus only, 4 positive, 5 positive, whereas only 6 becomes now there plus sign, and minus 7 plus 8 minus 9 only. So this is case 2. And in third case, it can be 1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and 6 will be negative, whereas instead of 3, 6, 7, 9, 7 is becoming positive. This is third case. And what is the fourth case? So instead of this negative, this negative, this negative and this negative, that is in front of 3, in front of 6, in front of 7 and in front of 9, only in front of 9 becomes positive. So rest of the things will be minus 3 plus 4 plus 5 minus 6 minus 7 plus 8 plus 9. It will be only considered. So we shall take these cases in proper. So in case 1, where 3 was positive and rest of the signs are as it is, that is this is the one case. And in case 2, six is positive and rest of the signs are as it is. And in case 3, 7 is positive, rest of the signs are as it is. And in case 4, 9 is positive, rest of the signs as it is. These are the cases. See students, here we have got in given question 20 positive, 25 negative are added, given minus 5. So we have in these cases, is it compulsory to think all these many possibilities? Do we have any shortcut of thinking? This is my next concern. See, in this 20 plus and minus 25, when they are added giving you minus 5, and with this question where 3 being with a minus sign made positive, that means this when it becomes positive, here in this 20 we will have 3 increased, in this 25 3 reduced. So I say without anything of much calculation, I have plus 23 minus 22 added, gives me the sum. Here how I thought I explained you, when 3 is becoming positive in the case 1, in this plus 20 gets increment of 3, this 25 which is negative decrement by 3. So similarly in the case 2, when this 6 becomes positive, that means 20 is increased by that 6 and 25 is decreased by that 6, gives, when these two are added, gives me the sum. Similarly, when 7 is becoming positive, 20 is increased by that 7 and 5 is decreased by that 7, gives me the sum. And when 9 becomes positive, 20 is increased by 9, gives me plus 29. 9 decreased in 25 gives me minus 16. They are added, gives me the sum. See children, this is the short way of thinking without even much written about these cases. You know, here I'll have plus 1. You know, here I will have plus 7. Here I will have plus 9. Here I will have plus 13. I am looking for plus 9. That means this is the right answer. So I have to place in front of 7 instead of minus sign, plus sign. So case 3 is the right answer. So you need to learn the short way of or crisp way of thinking very much in this sort of questions. Now coming to the 73rd question and 74th question. Very simple question. Arrange the following integers in ascending order. In the question number 74, arrange the following integers in descending order. So children, very important, ascending order, nothing but increasing order. So in increasing order means from small to big we have to write. So small, we will look for small. You know, positive numbers are, all of them are bigger. 0 is bigger. Here I have to look for smaller numbers, means I have to look for negative numbers. Amongst them, that is minus 2, minus 3 and minus 5, smallest is minus 5. And next to that minus 5, I'll have minus 3, and next to that minus 2. And then comes with 0, and then 1, and then 4. This is ascending order. Whereas in 74th, descending order, nothing but decreasing. So in decreasing order means big to small. So I have to look for big one. So here minus 1, 0, minus 3, minus 1, minus 4, minus 3, minus 6. That means amongst them 0 is the only bigger number. Rest of them are negative numbers. So 0 is the biggest number amongst them. Next minus 1. Then minus 3 for repeated twice. So we will write one after the other. And then minus 6. So this is descending order. Students, with this I will wind up the session. Rest of the questions we will discuss in our next session. Okay, till then, take care of you. Jai Hind. Thank you.